Welcome back, dreamers. This is the Dream Stream of Consciousness. I am Yiska Cook.
And I am Ellen Ronis.
Hello, Ellen.
Hello, Yiska.
Always great to see you. Now,
Mm.
if it's okay, I've kind of become like the go to girl about dreams, around here. And so friends share dreams here and there. And my friend shared a dream that really freaked her out. And she was very freaked out about it. And now, usually, I would tell the dream first and then a background check or reality check rather. But this time I'm just going to tell her circumstances. It's not my dream. It's not my dream. But then I think we can just work on it. So, okay. So she was divorced when her little boy was 2. He's 9 now. And she's been dating for a couple months now. And she dreamed that she was having intercourse with her son. And and then all of a sudden she was like, wait, what am I doing? And then she's like, I don't feel good about this. And like pushed him off and then was like, oh, you can't tell anybody about this. So there was also that shame piece. And then as she described it, she was just like, WTF, what the fuck, you know? So that was a dream that I told her we would work on for her.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
this is kind of interesting to work on someone else's dream because
I
it's hard.
know.
Can't ask them the personal questions, but I guess I'll just,
It's like all projection at this
yeah,
point,
it's all right,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, so all projection. So, I have in my past had in dreams of inappropriate sex with
Uh-huh.
people who, like, not, I don't have a child, so I can't say
Yeah.
that, but weird father, brother, I don't know,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
here and there. And, it is generally extremely disturbing to say the
Yes.
least.
My goodness.
However, we know that dreams are not um, uh, rational, right? They're
Right.
not about a thing that is happening, or if it doesn't
Right. There's
mean
different
that,
perspectives.
right. It doesn't mean you're actually thinking about that, like
No.
as a real
Right.
possibility. So I would wonder. I would wonder. Um, to me, sex in a dream really isn't necessarily about sex. It could be about a coming together in a certain way. It could be about
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
a kind of an
Unifying.
intimacy. Yeah, something that's like an intimacy that connects these two things.
Yeah. Yes.
Sex really, implies, the most intimate thing you can do with
Yes.
someone. So if we were to look at it like, is there a yearning or a longing or something missing in the connection with this being, with
How interesting.
or is there, like, maybe there's like a desire to remember the deep intimate connection of this little one, the young
That's interesting.
son.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. And my thinking, my projection, if this were my dream, um, so she's been dating for a couple months. So
Mm-hmm,
I'm assuming that means she's being intimate.
mm-hmm,
And like her husband left her or they got divorced when the baby was 2. And so that's been her intimate partner. The child has
child,
been
right.
her intimate partner.
Uh-huh,
And now she has another partner. I wonder, does she feel like she's cheating on her little boy? Is he was her intimate partner and now she's has someone else and she's relating to him as a lover, and is that uh cheating on her first love or her other love?
mm-hmm. That that makes some sense, certainly, that would be,
Yeah.
something that would cross my mind, if it were
Yes.
me. Yeah, I'm sure that many divorced parents of children have a lot of thoughts about how that is with the young one, like,
Yeah.
starting to date, and how that would feel, and how that is on so many levels.
Yes.
um
Right. I'm
and
right.
so maybe the dream speaks of reclaiming that,
Mm.
or yeah, or
I'm interested in the shame part of her dream. Like, um, when she realizes, wait, I don't want to be doing this, you know?
Mhm.
And then she's like, what was I thinking? And then um the last thing I believe, the last thing she told me about this dream is then the mother tells the son, you can never tell anyone about this. So
Mhm.
there's also a little bit of like secrecy, shame involved. And that's interesting.
Well, that's very human, right? I mean, you would feel shame, and I feel
Sure.
one would, if you had and if you weren't mentally, one would have some shame about that behavior, I guess. But yeah, what else could that mean?
It's interesting. And it is like this, but I equate that to sexual abuse. When a little girl is being abused by her dad or her
Mhm.
uncle or whomever, and you can't tell anyone about this or
Right.
else.
Totally.
And
It
that's
has,
what this feels like when
right.
the mother is saying that to the son. She
Mm,
almost becomes like a villain, you
mm,
know? You can't talk about this.
mm.
Villainous.
Well, let's put ourselves in the mom for a minute. Let's
Yeah.
put ourselves in the position of a mom. What is she feeling? What is she? I mean, she's feeling shame, but what like, I wonder what draws her to that behavior. Is there something? Is there, yeah? What is there, like a longing? I mean, I don't know. I'm just riffing. Like,
Yeah.
why?
I think that I wonder that too. I mean, I don't quite understand the question you're asking. What draws her to that behavior?
Yeah, why is she doing that? Why is she having sex with her son? Yeah,
I wonder.
yeah. Obviously, it's a dream, so it could be
Right.
any. But I'm
So like
wondering,
what
in
could
the
that be?
context of the dream,
Yeah.
what is she doing?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Just looking at it with like rational eyes,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
in a way, it's just kind of like being standing up here and looking down, like, huh,
bird's
why
eye
is she
view.
doing? Yeah, the bird.
Yeah.
But that's what made me like. That's what I started with, was like, is there some kind of a longing that's, an unmet longing that has nothing to do
Yeah.
with sex? Um,
Right.
I mean, that's my projection
Interesting.
now, because that's kind of,
I can't help but also think it's the mother's body that produces the child. And in a way, like intercourse is almost like getting that back in, you can't push a baby back in the womb, but it almost feels like that. It starts with such intimacy and then there's intimacy
right. It's like
in
bringing him back in.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pulling him back in. Yeah, because maybe
Hmm.
there's a knowing that there's, this kind of pulling away, or it's something, something else is happening that's taking the dreamer's attention, which is this other
This
man,
other
this
man.
other man.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that I even said that, other man, right? It's a man that has
Oh
nothing to
yeah.
do
That's
with
right. Not
Mills,
necessarily the other man is a man.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, I feel bad now that I was saying, oh, it's treachery because, of course, we're going to give this to Emma. But it's not treachery. It's just one has to question one's decision making. You know,
Mm.
you don't have to look at it as this villainous thing. You can
No, I mean, well, that's the thing, is in a dream, it is never
exactly.
what it appears. It's never
Yeah.
what it appears. in a dream. So,
Right. And you were saying so sexuality in a dream is on par with spirituality? Is that what you were feeling?
I mean, there's no definitive answer
Right.
to that, but I think the
Sure.
way I see it is like, well, I would ask, what is sex? Sex, it's not your sexuality, but but sex is
Yeah.
intimacy. It's like the
The
deepest,
unification.
yeah, unification of two souls, two
Yep.
beings, bodies. It's the
Of the
most.
Holy One, blessed be, and the Holy Shekinah in love and union.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's spiritual.
Yeah.
That's like,
And so again, it just almost feels like maybe it's the dreamers needing a reminder of that son, her son, is always going to be that, regardless of,
uh,
being, dating.
lovers, they will come and they will go.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And that's that, like, physical, spiritual entwinement with
Yeah.
them.
Oh, I like that word. Caught in a spider web. So, okay, well, thank you. And what about you, Ellen? Do you have any dreams?
Gosh, I mean, I have a couple. One I really don't want to share. It feels a little too personal.
Okay.
And then there's just one image that I had. This was last night actually, and it was that I was being embraced by this kind of bear of a guy, big guy, warm,
Wow.
embraced, and it was like I was able to really soften and melt into him, and um,
Oh, that sounds cozy.
delicious. And it wasn't really sexual, it was just like it almost makes me think or feel that, okay, well, I'll just, a little background. It's been a really long time since I've been with someone post
Yes.
very difficult, painful divorce.
Yes.
Um, and I just sort of chose to be on my own for a long time. And I'm actually starting to look now. I'm actually starting to be open for it. And it's almost like shocking. It's like, oh my God,
It is.
people, what do I do? And who am I in that realm anymore? I just don't even know, because I'm
Yes.
sure I've gotten a little bit shut down there, and I don't
Sure.
think shut shut down in general.
I get it.
Yeah. So it feels like that's what I really need right now, is that warm embrace. Like I don't really need someone to come at me going, "Hey baby, let's have sex." Like I'm not ready for that
Yeah.
second. I hope to be
Is
soon.
this a bear?
No, no, it's a guy, but he's like got that big berry kind of like big,
Yeah, I
warm, big
love it.
guy, like not a skinny guy, not a skinny like
A, f-
little.
a hairy guy.
Yeah, he wasn't hairy. He just
Oh,
was
I
bear
picture,
hug,
if
a
this is
bear.
my dream, I picture he's hairy and even a little stanky, but it's not repellent to me. It's attractive to me.
Hmm. Yeah, wasn't quite
No,
like
no, no, it wasn't like that in my
I don't know
dream.
smelling or any of that. I just could feel his warmth and his
Yeah,
um,
that's beautiful.
the total feeling of being
Embrace.
so embraced. Like my whole being was embraced by him, and felt
Mm,
safe on all levels. And I feel like
yeah,
that's what I'm really longing for.
it feels safe.
Yeah,
If it's my dream, I feel safe.
safe. Yeah, it's just so I don't know that there's.
That's like a delicious feeling.
Yeah,
Did you wake up with any kind of deliciousness in your
yeah,
heart?
I definitely felt like, oh, that felt so good. And I guess, I also, I don't know, I guess I question like, like, is it okay that that's what I want instead of wanting to jump into bed with someone immediately? Like, I question, of
Absolutely,
course I know.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You
of course
figure it
I know.
out with whomever you're feeling like
Yeah, yeah,
snuggling with.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah,
That's
it felt
beautiful.
wonderful. Um, it just felt, yeah, it felt amazing actually. Felt amazing.
Well, I love it. And if this is my dream, I'm gonna just hold the idea in my heart that I'm gonna meet this person
Yeah.
and have this physical interaction.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, for me, I also know that it's going to take a lot of um, getting out of my analytical head.
Yes.
Oh, but what does that mean? And is this and that, and what about the future? And what about like I I'm in. So, if I
Mhm.
could just allow myself to want that,
Yeah,
like to what is that? Uh, Mary Oliver. There's a Mary Oliver poem about wanting what the
but
soft your body or
animal of your body
soft
really,
animal of your
yeah,
body.
exactly.
It's like
Oh,
that's what I
yeah,
want. That's what the soft animal in my body, or however she says
absolutely.
it, wants.
Exactly.
And
That's
yeah,
that's
not
so
about
true.
not about fucking. Yeah,
No, it could, and it could become that, but
could
you
become
know,
that, but I know that I'm gonna need those layers, those
yeah,
of energy. That's kind of yeah, that's kind of got me. Yeah, it's yeah, it's gonna take a little opening the layers.
yeah,
So
totally.
yeah, and that's okay. That's
And
okay.
that's okay. So it's exciting, you
Yeah,
know,
kind of
because
is.
we didn't do like a background check. Did
Yeah.
this specific dream image, did he look like anyone from your past?
Not specifically. I mean, I will say he had a body similar to my ex-husband,
Okay,
you know, that kind
nice,
of thick,
sturdy,
sturdy, strong
thick
body.
guy. Yeah.
But he didn't look like that. He didn't have his, features or anything like that. And so no, it wasn't anybody I knew, but it felt like felt like somebody familiar,
Yeah.
you know, which is the only way that I could probably surrender into that kind of embrace.
And so if you put yourself in the body and mind of the embracer, of the man hugging this woman, what
Mm.
what are you feeling? What is he feeling?
Kind of like honored to be taking in this person, honored,
Oh,
like
beautiful.
one that this person is allowing to do that. That's such a cool perspective.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I feel so honored that she is allowing me to like, and she feels safe
Ah,
enough with me. Like I feel really good about that. I feel good about myself that I am a safe person.
yes, it's nice.
Yeah, yeah, lovely.
Lovely. And how can you honor the stream, my dear?
Well, I think I'll honor this dream by continuing on my Match.com explorations,
Okay,
which I've been on for like 5 minutes, and I'm already wanting to like bail and run,
I hear you.
but I'm gonna keep going and just see.
It's just the way to meet people these days, for better or worse.
Yeah, yeah, for better or worse, exactly.
Yeah,
It's kind of it's like a learning curve, just
it is.
practice. So how does it feel to say this to somebody or to be honest in this way with someone?
Yeah.
You know,
And
you,
it's funny with the swiping. It feels like I'm shopping or something. I don't want to swipe for guys,
I know.
and it's like, and it's certainly you don't want to swipe based on a photograph. And so then I feel like I have to read it, and I feel like, oh, I don't have time or interest.
Right. And people say the same thing. It's like, yeah, I feel like in my profile or what I say,
Yeah.
I want to say like, please don't say these 5 things because it's going to turn most people off. I like walks on the beach. Come on.
I've been seeing someone, and totally different politics. Like this is the kind of person that, and I know other people write like, please don't write to me if you have this idea or this
Right.
political view or whatever. And he's all that. Like, yeah, you better not. You better not call those girls.
And that's really interesting to me because you absolutely never know what's going to click. And
Right.
okay, like I would say that too. Like if you're a Trumper, do not even. But
Yeah.
here you go. I know your
Well,
politics.
but I just am open minded, and
Yeah,
I
and
just
maybe
like I'm a
it's your preference.
thinker.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, maybe getting into politics. This is how it used to be, where people who had differing opinions on things
Yeah.
talk with one another and say,
Yes.
"Hey, I never thought about it that way," or "Oh, yeah, I disagree with that, and here's what I think," without being crucified,
Right. Exactly.
politicized, or
And
whatever.
anytime we try to make our talk, because we're talking a lot, texting or whatever, a politic free zone,
Mhm.
goes right down the drain. It's hard, especially right now.
Yeah.
So soon you're gonna have presidential
So you're saying
election
you end up talking about politics, you're saying.
because that's what's happening.
What's happening? And by the way, I watched some of the I didn't get watch the DNC uh when it was happening, but I'm watching all the different things
The
now, and
YouTube.
oh my god. It's just like the
I
Obama
My
uh
favorite. Oh yeah, the Obamas are great. My
show.
favorite is Doug Emhoff and how much he loves him. Have you listened to his yet?
Oh, I didn't see. I don't even.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of working through
I'm
them right
just going to say one thing, but it's not really a spoiler because you'll have no idea what I'm
now. Fine.
saying.
Spoil away.
Hey, it's Doug.
Who is he? Who is this guy? I don't even know.
He's Kamala's husband.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's just funny. I was just saying one
Yeah.
of his funny points. But okay, we'll watch
Yeah.
away. It was
Yeah.
wonderful doing dream work with you today, my dear.
Yes, absolutely. And I guess, yeah, I just want to just to finish the thought about like
Yeah, yes.
whole like dating online thing, and like here you are like dating someone who's totally different politics, which normally you wouldn't go for, and you're enjoying what you're enjoying with him, you're enjoying it, and like it's doing something good for you, I'm assuming. So
Yeah,
I guess I'm saying that for myself, and maybe to anybody
right.
else listening, like who's in the same
Yeah,
boat. It's like
yeah.
maybe just
Just
if
that you don't push your views on
I
someone and they don't push theirs on you. You can have a conversation and
doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to be, you
right.
don't have to get married to this person. You don't have, yeah, I'm not
No.
raising children. I'm 64. I'm not raising
Yeah, I'm
children.
not having my
No matter
children.
what their politics are, what their religion,
Yeah,
unless it really goes against, my integrity,
and that would be if somebody was trying to, you know,
you.
like proselytize to you,
Right. Exactly.
change your views instead of just saying something for you to think about.
Yeah,
And that's when it becomes
exactly.
not
Exactly.
tenable.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm liking it.
Listeners, can we end? Are you still talking? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to rush you. I'm just drinking this coffee. I think it's caught me.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So I hope you enjoyed, listeners. Holomode Metukin.